Hey, what's going on? Travis Patel here. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. Recently, I've been spending a lot of my time and a lot of my focus using Facebook advertising to sell t-shirts through the popular platform Teespring. And in only a short amount of time, really, I've only spent 30-45 days max on this, I've had huge success. In the first 7 days alone, I was able to pull in $5,587 just from spending around $1,500 on advertisements straight to a t-shirt sales page. No fan page, no following, straight from scratch, from nothing, was able to pull in this money. And from that first week, I saw there's a lot of potential here, a lot of open angles, a lot of available niches that are untouched, and that people are going to find different angles for the next solid probably 6 months to 12 months and do really well when they figure this out. And at very least, playing around with this while you make money, you get to learn how to play with Facebook advertising and really find that targeted crowd through social media sites. So with that in mind, I thought it'd be a good idea to create a case study so that those that are a little smarter than me can take the success I've had and maybe take it to the next step and find those open angles as well. So today, let me share with you my first successful campaigns. A little case study going to show you what worked for me, also show you what was wrong with this campaign, why I had to change angles, and why you should be careful with what you're trying to sell, especially when it's such a hot niche and a hot system like Teespring is right now. So I started off and I looked at all the campaigns out there that having a lot of success, and I just wanted to kind of mimic those that started and work from there. I wanted to find that campaign that was going to make money right away, and then I could just test from there on different angles. That's exactly what I've done. So what I saw was working where people targeting fans of certain college football teams, since it was college, just at the end of the college football season at that time, and they were targeting these fans that were living in states outside of that actual university-bound state. So, for example, you can see my first test here. We have Ohio State in Texas. So anyone who went to Ohio State or loves Ohio State football who are living in Texas, this would be our prime time target audience. And I started out with a bunch of different, we started out with the state of Texas, and I put a bunch of different schools, Ohio State, Auburn, we did the Steelers, Michigan, North Carolina, Notre Dame, Kentucky, down the line there. And I wanted to see which of these were going to take off. And the first one that took off was Michigan here. Did very well. And I saw that this school had a very active buyers list, buyers fan base. So what I did from there is I took this idea and I repeated this Michigan targeting in every state I could that would have a lot of these fans. Alright, here is our Michigan in Indiana. Now, Indiana is very close to Michigan, so there's going to be a lot of people living in this area. I found that when you were doing this, you're targeting these fans that live outside of the actual state. It's best to target the states that surround it and the rival states. So any rival school, where Michigan's big rival would be, Ohio State. So Ohio was another good campaign that did really well. Had great conversions. We spent $163 on this Ohio campaign, and we made $1,384 from that. So multiplied our money by 5-6 times is what we did right there. Indiana, same way. We spent $300 there, and from the Indiana campaign, we pulled in $1,300. So very simple ads. We set up a fan page for our niche. I stuck around the Michigan niche so that I could continue to grow that fan page with every state campaign we did. Then we have more of a long-term active campaign, active market. We got about 2,000 fans from that campaign right there. Our ads were very basic. We targeted, like I said, people who like Michigan football or Michigan Wolverines football. I found that if you did the university, it didn't convert as well compared to the actual football fans, because those were the proud buyers, and only the people, those fans who live in Indiana. So we had 38,000 people we target, good conversions, a lot of clicks, very basic ads. This was always the two ads I did. I did a lot of testing with crazy backgrounds, stuff that popped out, and these always converted better. And sometimes just a single shirt will start converting. Sometimes the shirt and the hoodie converts better. Just depends on the campaign. This one, the shirt and the hoodie did better. This is the Ohio campaign, and the shirt, this single shirt and the shirt and the hoodie both did well. They both kind of took off and were shown for a long time. So this was a good angle that's got me started. I went down the line, did as many states as I could that were very large population or hot. Tennessee, this is our sales page, very simple. Are you a Wolverines fan living in Tennessee? This shirt is for you. Then we gave them the options. They can buy hoodies, women's, long sleeve, the whole deal. Florida from Michigan, same thing. And we saw that was the success we had there in our first. We got 6 states actually really took off. We had probably did about 20 total tests, maybe 15, and the other ones just they weren't selling, didn't have enough fans that were buying, and the ads didn't take off. So from those 6 alone, we were able to pull in 5587. Had a lot of success. As you can see, very simple stuff, very simple targeting, no scraped audiences needed for this. It's about that pride niches. That's what I like to talk about with my students is these t-shirts sell. If people are going to buy t-shirts, they're proud of whatever is on it. They'll wear it with pride. And that's really how you can sell these things. And people that live in Ohio and are always hearing from Ohio State fans and know that rivalry is there, they're proud to wear this because they want to show it off. They want to rub it in their face a little bit. And that's what you're going to see with the other campaigns as I show you later. And if you join my email list, my newsletter below, you'll be able to see some other case studies I've got going on, some other angles that I've done really well. And it always comes down, really, all I've seen is that pride issue, those pride niches, where if your long-term fan pages, the fan page niches, it's more about passion and things like that. But with these straight t-shirt sales, pride has a big thing to do with that. Now, what the problem was with these campaigns, as you might have guessed, is that we're on a little bit of a trademark infringement here. It's pretty much the same logo as they use, a trademarked one. And at first, I didn't even want to use these campaigns. It just started taking off, so I let them roll. But after this first week, we shut down any sports teams' campaigns because of this trademark issue. This is... If you use even just the colors and associate it with those fans, it can be considered trademark infringement. Because at any point you're actually trying to piggyback off of the branding and the marketing of these organizations, you're infringing on their trademark. So that's exactly what we didn't want to do. We did have that huge success this first week, but we stopped that immediately just because of we don't want to be breaking the law and end up getting sued for huge amounts of money later on. And it took a probably good week or two of testing other angles and other niche campaigns to find something that works well. But like I said, once I figured out it's about that pride, those pride niches, it kind of got a lot easier. And like I said, I'll show you that later on. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope you see exactly how simple this is. Really, when you think about it, very simple ads, simple targeting, spend a little money, make a little money, watch what happens as your ad goes. I really invest $20 max into each campaign, sometimes $50 to test it out if it's kind of on the edge of doing well or not. But you'll get these campaigns. A really good campaign you'll know is going to work in the first probably $4 or $5, $10 at least, because as you can see, these we spent $300 and we're making $1,300. Spent $200, not even $200, making $1,300. So they're selling very quickly if it's going to be a very good campaign. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys, for joining me. Please join my newsletter. I have a lot more great Facebook advertising stuff coming along, as well as more case studies about Teespring and my Teespring product, which is coming out very shortly, T Profit Punch, which you'll want to get first access to that through my newsletter. So thanks again, guys. My name is Travis Patel. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great one.